Hello and happy Monday to everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are going to pick up where we left off in the last video that was posted last Monday. This is the last video in the three-part series of the 12 steps of becoming a homeowner with Karen. Now we're going to get to step number 8, and this is where you would start to gather your documents. So the documents that you need are your personal tax returns. You'll need 2 years of that. If you don't have them on file, now is the time for you to maybe contact your tax preparer and get them. You want to perhaps maybe create a folder on your computer where you would store these documents for easy access when it's time for you to get them over to your mortgage lender. So that's 2 years tax returns. You'll also need your most recent pay stubs. So that's 2 pay stubs. That's 1 month worth of pay stubs that you'll need. You'll need your bank statement. And this would be your checking account, a personal savings account, anywhere you have money saved. You'll need the statements for that. If you have a 401k, you'll need the statement for that as well. If you have a Swiss bank account or money hidden somewhere in the Cayman Islands, you'll want to make sure you get statements for that if you're trying to use those funds for down payment and closing for the purchase of your home. You'll need to get your credit card and loan statements together. You'll need to make sure that you know how much you're paying on those per month and what the balances are. You'll also need your W-2s from your employer, and also gather up any previous addresses. You'll need those addresses for when you are completing the loan document or the loan application rather on your lender's website. Now that you've gathered all the documents, it is now time to get them over to the mortgage lender. So now this is step number 9, and this is getting your pre-approval. You can use a lender that hopefully your realtor will refer you to. You can go to a bank, you can go to a credit union that you have a good relationship with. Now with banks and credit unions, you want to make sure that you actually have the credit score that they require to get that pre-approval. Some banks have a really strict credit score requirement. Sometimes they're 700 or above. So you want to get with a mortgage broker, and you can actually get that person from your realtor. Personally, I refer all of my clients to the mortgage brokers that I have been working with for years. I know that they will take good care of you. I know they will do their due diligence in getting you pre-approved for the right amount that you need. So I always make sure that I refer my clients to the mortgage brokers that I work with. And you want to make sure that this mortgage broker is someone that that has the programs that fit your needs, that they will do a little bit more work in getting you into a program that will actually help you get pre-approved for a mortgage. Some banks and credit unions won't do that. Mortgage brokers tend to have a lot more variety of a larger variety of different kinds of loan programs that they can help you get into. Step number 10 is reviewing the pre-approval letter that you received. Now this pre-approval letter that you receive from the lender will have the mortgage, your mortgage payment, the pre-approved amount that you were pre-approved for. It would also, for some lenders, or at least the ones that I work with, the letter will break down what is included in your monthly mortgage payment. So it'll have principal and interest. It will have an estimate on hazard insurance, and it will also have an estimate of property taxes, depending on the area that you're looking to purchase. And then that will give you your monthly mortgage payment. You want to pay close attention to that monthly mortgage payment, because you want to now reference back to the budget you created in video number 1, where we talked about creating a budget, putting down all of your expenses, your income, and deciding what amount you would like to pay for your mortgage. So you will now reference back to that, make sure that it is in line. If it's not, say perhaps your budget dictates you can only afford $2,100 per month, but the pre-approved amount that you were given And with everything included, your mortgage payment based on that pre-approval letter is now $2,500. You will then want to say to your realtor, I cannot afford this $2,500 based on the budget that I created, or I would like to stay within what my budget has dictated. I would like to not look at that $500,000 property that the lender have given me a pre-approval on. I'd like to instead look at something at 400,000 or 375 or something like that to keep your mortgage payments to what your budget requires and to what you're most comfortable with. So that is getting the pre-approval and reviewing the pre-approved amount that you received. Now the next step is meeting with your realtor. Hopefully by now you've found someone that you're comfortable with. You've been watching these videos and have seen some other videos that I have created, so maybe you're feeling comfortable after watching me and would like to set up a consultation with me to go over what you're now looking for now that you have your pre-approval in hand. Meeting with your realtor is important. You want to make sure that your realtor understand what it is that you're looking for, and is, you guys have some kind of connection, right? Because that's really important. You will now want to discuss with your realtor what it is that you're looking for, your must-haves. Remember, we talked about that in video number 2, where you created a must-have list. You must be in this location. You must have a 3-bed, 2-bath. You must have a gourmet kitchen. You must have a spa type bathroom. You must have a fenced in yard, or you must have a pool in the backyard, or a backyard large enough to one day install a pool. You'll want to give that list to your realtor because you created this list. You may have gone into some communities like we talked about in video number 2, and now you want to focus on those communities that you've looked at because you've done the research. You've gone into the communities at daytime and at nighttime, and you kind of figure out what the community is, and you're comfortable there. And so these are locations you'd like to stick with. So creating those steps in video number 2 will now be helpful to you when you reach this point. You want to make sure that you stick to the list that you created. It's possible that at some point you may have to deviate from that for a bit, and it could just be circumstances. You may not be able to find what you're looking for in a certain area, so now you have to rethink or revisit some of your must-haves, and now you have to look at something else. What that list also does is that list will help your realtor to narrow down a search for you. They'll put your search criteria into the MLS to then hopefully spit out the types of properties that you want. So creating that list from video number 2 was very, very important, along with creating the budget from video number 1. The final step now is viewing properties. So your realtor have found some properties that you have on your must-have list. Now it's time to view properties. Now this is actually a fun part. This is actually the part that I like. I like to, view homes, visit homes, and things like that. So now this is where you'll actually you've seen the outside of the community. You visited these communities, you've seen the outside. Now it's time to actually walk into the homes and take a look. You want, when you walk into the front door of the home, you feel at home in this property. You feel like you could live there. You feel like you could raise your family there. So I always tell my clients, watch for that feeling that you get when you walk in. If you don't feel like this could be home, then this is not the home for you. Don't force it, right? Because this is a very large investment. This is some place that you're going to be putting a lot of time and energy into purchasing, and this is some place that you're going to live probably for a long period of time. So you want to make sure that when you walk into the front door of a home, that you do feel that at home feeling. If you don't, then it's off to the next property. So this is actually the final step in becoming a homeowner, or preparing to becoming a homeowner. Once you find a home that you like and your realtor put in an offer, and you're under contract. Now that triggers a whole new set of steps that you have to go through. So we'll have a video talking about those steps, and it'll be contract to close from the time you find a home to the time you write an offer, the seller has accepted your offer, you're now under contract, and everything that happens after that until you get the key. So again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this series. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Monday and have a productive week. Do not forget to call, text, or email if you have any questions. And again, subscribe, comment in the video, and please come back for the next video where we'll have some more tips on how to become a homeowner. Take care and have a great week.